Welcome to the Higher Perspective Guided Meditation Channel. My name is Laura and I will be your guide. Today, let's look at the power of starting where we are. Have you ever had a good idea that inspired you to imagine the idea becoming real? Instead of allowing the momentum of excitement to propel you into action, you stay stuck and frozen in the thinking phase. Why does this happen? I believe that starting where we are is what stands in the way of our dream coming true. Think back to a time where you had a great idea to start something new, but because you didn't have the money, time, or resources you needed, that rocket of desire never got off the ground. Now imagine the same scenario without the illusionary thoughts that you are not prepared enough to launch this new venture. Oftentimes we can get lost in the labyrinth of thoughts that focus on what we lack instead of taking a leap of faith. Knowing that nothing more than you will land on your feet. Feeling that you don't have what you need to be successful can be confused with failure. I invite you to redefine failure as simply a lack of faith in yourself and your ability to do without hesitation. There are countless examples of successful business people who have a long list of what we would call failures. You get to define what success looks like, and it doesn't have to be a copy of what someone else's success looks like. Take a moment to connect to the childlike wonder we often see in children, and I'll remind you that you were once a child that jumped without fear of falling. Let your curiosity take you on adventures and marveled at the world around you. If you can fuse the adult version of you with that same freedom, you can not only create new things, but you can enjoy the journey of creation without attachment. Without attachment to the success of the final outcome. So if you have been dragging your feet on writing that new book, moving, or starting a new business, I invite you to take that first step towards a new beginning with faith in yourself and ride the wave of your desire to the next step and the next step, feeling yourself gaining momentum with each step and reveling in the joy of learning, growing, and witnessing the joy of your dream becoming real. let's take a few moments to breathe and receive that faith in ourselves. And to be okay with starting where we are. Knowing that perfection is not required, and whatever is needed for our success will show up because we showed up for it to be real. Continue breathing as you allow your imagination to fill in all of the gaps between dream and reality, and feel yourself being satisfied with the imagination first, knowing that the reality